Both the Morocco Atlas Lions and the Mexico Guerreros took to the ring in Casablanca, knowing that a win was absolutely crucial to their chances of qualifying for the knockout stages via Group B. And it was the Atlas Lions who had the early advantage thanks to a walkover at flyweight. The opening bout of the night saw Kemlundqvist of Mexico up against Abella. Both of these two making their first appearances of the season. It was a messy, scruffy affair for the most part. Lundqvist at times getting through with that jab. Abella really needed to get the fight onto the inside, but found it difficult to find the correct range. Lundqvist pumping in the left hand. Did have more success of the two, although there were rounds where it was difficult really to pick between them. It was Lundqvist who got it decisively on the judges' scorecards to level the score up overall at 1 apiece. At welterweight, Sissoko, one of Mexico's overseas fighters, was in against Azzedine Tamsamani, and it was Sissoko who was the superior fighter from the start. With a superior height and reach, he kept his opponent at range, and Tamsamani, brave though he was, just couldn't manage to get into range, to get those wide hooks off, and he was put to the canvas on a number of occasions. Sissoko, towards the end of the fight, started to step on the gas. Tamsamani, at times, looked like a fairly beaten, disconsolate figure in there, but showed a lot of heart, a lot of resolve. And it was only right towards the very end of the contest that he got worn down and really just had the fight taken out of him by Sissoko, and it was that body shot that finally convinced the referee that the Atlas Lion had had enough. So Sissoko got the win by stoppage, giving Mexico a 2-1 lead. At lightweight, it was Lindolfo Delgado up against Abella Boudreau. Delgado, who boxed at the recent World Championships and shortly off to the American qualifiers, had a torrid first round against Boudreau, who had lost in week 4 against Luke McCormack. And Morocco managed to get into close range and really let his hands go, and Delgado looked very uncomfortable, but then the heads came together towards the end of the first round. A cut experienced, suffered by Boudreau on the corner of that left eye, and Delgado, after that first round, changed tactics, used his feet more, stayed at range, and used those boxing skills, particularly impressive punching off the back foot, using the ropes. And Boudreau, unfortunately, didn't really have too much answer to it. Delgado was able to pick his man off almost at will at times, and showing the ability to adapt that all good fighters need. So Delgado got the point, and with that, Mexico took the match. Meaning that going into light heavyweight, if Peter Mullenberg against Mamadou could get the point, it would at least rescue a consolation point in the bout overall for Morocco. Mamadou started quickly, but it was Mullenberg who landed the more accurate shots. A fairly even first round was finished strongly by the Dutchman, which gave him the edge, and from that point onwards, really, he was just the more accurate puncher. There was plenty of work rate from Mamadou. His conditioning was excellent, but Mullenberg, when he got onto the inside especially, picked his punches well and picks up that win to give them the points on the night. But overall, a good performance and a good win for the Mexico Guerreros.